Hello everyone, David Cook, DeFranco Painting and Wallpaper. We got our computer screens up. So I am doing a quick video. It'll be a twofold one because we have a couple different questions through Facebook and some other groups that we're in on using a paint estimating software called Paint Scout. And then I thought I'd take this opportunity to show people looking to see how we do some of our virtual views. You can see how we do our virtual views. So we had a customer that texted us this morning. They're looking for an estimate for this home, 13261 Stratford in Huntley. They don't own the house yet, so they want to get the price on it so that when they close in 2 weeks, we can come in and paint the day of their closing. I know it always doesn't work out that way. However, we are going to do our best to make sure this happens. So I just typed that name into Google. If you're in the Chicagoland area, I know some people don't have Redfin. To me, Redfin is just awesome. It shows a lot of information really easily. So I'm just going to click on it. And it'll pull up the house, pull up pictures, which I'm not really too concerned about pictures. I'm looking at room sizes. So we're going to go through and we're going to see, hopefully, here we go, property details. So this is the one thing about Redfin that I love is how many baths, how many bedrooms, room information. So it gives you the basics and then it's going to break it down. So now it's going to tell me each different room that he has on here. And through his text, he's told me they're looking for the first floor, which it's only a single level. So they're looking for just some 4 rooms of the home, sunroom, the main area, the living room, and the kitchen. That's what they're looking to get done. So Paint Scout, I have it pulled up already. It's a new estimate. So I have to hit contact. I'm going to add a new contact. And then I'm just going to put Bill in here. You can, then it has last name. If there's a secondary person, phone number, secondary email, or phone number, alternate phone number, email, alternate email, address, city, state, zip, source where you got the information from, internal notes, whatever you need in there. So for this, I'm not going to fill that out. I'm just going to hit confirm. And then we're just going to go through on the estimate itself. This is our boilerplate of all the interior stuff that we've had to talk about before. So we just put it in here. So some of the stuff, we still bring it up, but I want to make sure it's in writing, such as drywall repairs. This is a big one right here, drywall repairs. We do 30 minutes per room for filling holes. We pole sand everything. Estimate is including materials, 2 coats of paint. If you have white, then you may need 3 coats of paint. So we don't have colors. We're going to assume it's not going to be white. The products we're using, Sherwin-Williams, these are the products. And these are the materials. So pretty much Sherwin-Williams, CHB, duration matte, emerald matte. The duration matte, we are putting asterisks on here if they're picking primary colors that we are going to use super paint or emerald. The duration matte and primary colors just doesn't work too well. And there's our warranty information. So now I'm just going to add an area and we will start with the kitchen. And the kitchen size is, we're pulling it from here, is 16 by 17. That's the size. It gives linear foot, the walls, ceilings, floor square footage. Same as ceiling. I don't know why I listed twice. You can do a single wall, so if you're doing an accent wall or doing a wallpaper single wall, you can just do one. We're going to confirm. We know we are doing ceilings. It's not a 2-story ceiling. We have this set up for either 2-story or non-2-story. So we're doing ceilings on there. According to square footage, it take 3 hours. Materials, we're using CHB. You can auto-populate this. I just haven't. But we're only going to need 1 gallon CHB white. And then we're going to add another substrate because we're doing walls. And then painting walls, we're massing painting walls if there's no trim. So there's different rates we have for painting. This is the one we're using. Figuring 87 square feet an hour. And then again, materials, we're using emerald for this. So 1 gallon for that room. And they're just doing walls and ceilings. And I'm just going to add the area and it populates it in there. So I know we are also doing, we're going to copy this because we have it filled out. I'm going to click on it again. I'm going to come in and I know we're doing the living room. And the living room is 16 by 16. confirm. There won't be much of a change in that. Done. And I'm going to take this one. I'm going to copy this one because we are doing the sunroom. I already have room in there. Okay. Heated sunroom, so it's 12 by 12 by 8. Confirm. Done. Same amount of paint. And then the last one is the main area. So I'm just going to call it common area because I don't want to confuse it. / room. And that common room is 27 by 33. Done. And I know this one, by square footage wise, you can go in there and look at the numbers, but I just have to know this model number that we've done it. I know this is 2 gallons of paint. And I know the ceiling is also 2 gallons of paint. Done, done, done. And then this estimate is done. That's the price of the labor. Materials are included in there. Is there touch-ups and all that we're doing? In the estimate also, we have a hold harmless QR code. So if we're moving furniture, the guys can just do a QR code reader and get the hold harmless agreement for moving furniture, appliances, what have you. And then also it's our QR code for doing Google links. So when the job's done and we're doing a final, they have the work order. It has this on here. That way they can also get the customer to do a Google review link from their phone. So we're just going to save it. Now that it's been saved, normally all his information is in here. The send button, I'm not going to hit, well, I'll hit it. It's going to allow me to pull it up, but normally it'll pull the email. It'll pull their phone number. So if you want a text message, it's green. If you don't, you turn it off. Your estimate, this is basically our boilerplate again. Here's all of our information if you have any questions. So I'm going to update this one. We took the information from redfin.com and their measurements. Some measurements may not be 100% accurate, but it's a good ballpark to get you started. We'll do a final walkthrough to verify cost and sizes and then get you a final estimate. But this is a good starting point to get you an idea of what it'll be. Odds are it'll be less on this one because I know they're not taking out any images or not taking any wall spaces for dining room, like cutouts or nothing. So some of them, like the dining room, it may only be 2 walls, but they don't list on the pictures. They have good pictures, but I'm guessing which is which, and I don't want to assume anything. So we'll just do the whole for 4 walls, and then when we go back and on site, then we can come back in there and say, okay, this is 3 walls, or this one's 2, and we can do our final adjustments. Anyway, so they get an email and a text message of the estimate. Again, boilerplate. Here's our next steps. Accepting the estimate, then you'll get a deposit invoice. We'll get you on the schedule. And you need to schedule colors. Just a couple of things again. You can relax. We're going to come back in a year for free painting and enjoy our no surprise guarantee. We'll let you know up front what the cost is going to be. This is what they are going to see when they see the estimate. It is a link to a video. Here's a thing for another video of our honeybees. We have a thing for bees, so we put it into everything. Our core values are on here, and then it has the estimate listed. So by a text message or email, this is exactly what they're going to see on their phone and on a computer. All this stuff is on here. And then it kind of gets into, again, why DeFranco, why us, why we're doing what we do, our logo again, and then all they have to do is accept the estimate. So that's the quick and easy of Paint Scout for painting. It took a little bit of time to set it up, but the tech service is great. And again, for virtual estimates is what you can expect and you're going to get. Again, I'm not going to put their contact information on here for privacy information, but it gives you a good idea how we do our virtual estimates using online information. If you got questions about how doing a virtual estimate using this online information, or if you got questions on Paint Scout, let us know. Hopefully this helps both people looking at Paint Scout and both customers that are how we're doing our virtual estimates. Again, thanks again. We appreciate your time. Hope you guys have a great day and God bless.